You are now listening to the voice of horror.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Night Watch Zone. Night Watch Zone.
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And today we're going to talk about the news about the reshoots that they're doing for Halloween Ends. Looks as though it's a 2-week period that they're going to be doing reshoots. And what I wanted to talk about is a little bit about that, but also just to give my thoughts on it, and also maybe just I don't know, a thought for all of us as Halloween fans. I know there are some folks that are very, they're thinking this is pretty much the norm, par for the course, as many movies do these types of things. And there are some fans that are like, they're losing their shit. And I just want to throw my 2 cents in. Um, I, for one, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about this film doing reshoots. And even though it's for 2 weeks, and I know there's some folks that are thinking, wow, they got to do 2 weeks, full of reshoots. But that doesn't mean that, they're going to be doing reshoots for 2 full weeks, every single hour of every single day. But they've got to allot for a certain amount of time to do it. In my opinion, first of all, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Now, that does not mean that the movie is going to be perfect. The movie may have a lot of problems. And for all we know, we might find out as time goes on. It could be in part to what they are doing with these reshoots. Some people, they talk about the fact that Halloween 2018, they did reshoots. And as we know famously now, they changed the ending of the movie. They did a test screening and so forth and so forth. And even in the trailer for Halloween 2018, we see some of that original ending where Laurie is in a confrontation with Michael with a knife in her hand. And they changed that to the ending that we got, where she traps Michael in the basement and sets the house on fire and so forth. Now, in my opinion, from what I understand of what they originally were going to do versus what we got in 2018, I prefer what we got. I think it was a great ending to the movie. It really had a nice arc for Laurie Strode. And I remember at the end of that movie in the theater, I was just thinking, holy shit, she got him. So I think that the reshoots helped with 2018. Now, with Halloween Ends, I know some folks are thinking, well, they're reshooting the end, they're changing the ending, or they're going to cater to fans, because they check out what fans are saying online or on Twitter, on Reddit, and this and that, blah 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 blah. I'm sure there's truth to that as far as eyes are out there. And who knows, they might be doing some reshoots, touching up on certain scenes and so forth. But what about this, guys? What if they finish shooting the movie? They already set aside, all movies set aside time for reshoots. You know what I'm saying? So what if they finished the movie and they were happy with it, but they said, you know what? We can tweak a few things to make it better. It could be something as simple as there's a scene between, two of the actors or actresses, and it was great. But then they said, well, you know what? We can change that a little bit to make it better, or we can, get a little bit more emotion out of it, or maybe we can get a better camera angle out of it. David Gordon Green has gone on record to talk about how meticulous he's been about getting good camera angles and good lighting on Michael Myers, and how difficult that is. He's talked about that ad nauseum, spending tons of time just for a couple minutes of Michael on screen. Even less than a couple minutes of Michael on screen takes a long time to get right. So, it could be something as simple as that, guys. It could be that they're just kind of just, adding a little bit more emotion, or maybe changing angles of a camera, or what have you. I really don't think this is a situation where they're like totally demolishing, a third of what they shot, or or something like that. I don't think that's the case. Now, we could find out that that's absolutely what they did. And hopefully, if it is, we don't know, but if it is, then hopefully it was the right choice. As a Halloween fan, and I've talked a lot about Halloween, guys. Hopefully, you've seen a lot of my videos, and I've done a lot of deep dive discussions on every single Halloween movie. So I'm invested. I really am. But I don't want to become a master of panic. And oh my God, the movie's gonna suck now. We've seen movies that have gone through big reshoots. We've seen movies that have gone through, demolishing half or more of their script and doing reshoots, and they've turned out to be great. One of the best examples I can think of is Rogue One. That turned out to be a really good movie. I really enjoyed Rogue One. And there was so much controversy, and the controversy with the director, and they had to scrap so much of it. You could see in the trailer, they had scenes that were in the trailer that were not in the finished product because they had to reshoot. Um, but again, I don't think that this is something to get super worked up about because we don't know. We don't know for sure. There's rumors. There's people that say, "Oh, well, I know because I was there, or I heard from so and so," and it could be the case. It could be the case, but a lot of times it's not. A lot of times it's not. And so I just want to, I wanted to do this video just to give my point of view on this situation, but also to say to all of the Halloween fans, I mean, we're all big Halloween fans. We all want this movie to be good. Some fans are not excited about it. Some fans are thinking it's not going to be good. It's too bad because I think this movie will be good. I'm really hopeful that it'll be good. But regardless of that, this could be the last Halloween movie that we have for a little while. And I know I've said this before, but I think it's a very good point. Think about all of those Nightmare on Elm Street fans, which I'm a fan, and also Friday the 13th fans, which I'm a big fan of Friday the 13th. They haven't had a movie in years, over a decade. Those fans, all they have, other than fan films, all they have to hold on to is hopes and dreams. That's all they have. Here we are with Michael Myers, front and center, all these great movies, all this attention. And I think it's been a fun ride. I really, really do. Um, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if this is really what's going to happen, as far as it being a good movie. I'm hopeful. But I do think that the filmmakers, if nothing else, I think they've tried to do something special, and I think they've done something that's different. And another thing too that I've talked about in live streams, especially, is think about all these actors and actresses in these movies. A lot of very talented actors and actresses, legacy characters that have come back, but also, a lot of talented actors and actresses. And if you look at the franchise, yes, there's a lot of actors and actresses that have become iconic because of the Halloween movies. But in these two films and going into this third film, we've got veteran actors and actresses coming to this franchise to lend their talents. And I just think it's a really special thing. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not worried about the reshoots. We're going to hear more information about it, I'm sure. We're going to get the trailer soon, I'm sure. And I'm going to be looking forward to it, and I'll be talking about it, no doubt. But until then, let's just relax. Let's not become masters of panic. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. Are you nervous? Are you frustrated? Are you pissed off that they're doing reshoots and you think this movie is going to totally tank because of it? Let me know what you think. Please give the video a like. That would help support the channel. And if you are not subscribed to the Nightwatch Zone, what are you doing? This is the time to do it. And we're almost at the trailer for Halloween Ends. So anyways, come and join us and have some fun discussions with us. So anyways, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.